So now let's dig deeper into what was discussed at this briefing. We have our Park Jun-han here in the studio with us to give us more. Welcome.
Good to be here.
So Jun-han, we saw the Deputy Prime Minister just now from your report analyzing the current economic situation and sort of laying out potential hurdles for the nation going forward. Was there any specific growth goal that he was giving to the president during the briefing?
So sure, Do-yeon. So beyond the economic achievements that Finance Minister Koo Yun-cheol noted, which were a strong economic rebound, an all-time high domestic stock index, and improved business sentiment, Koo actually proposed a plan to expand the country's growth rate to a minimum of 1.8% in 2026. Let's take a listen to what Koo had to say about this.
Even the 1.3% growth in the third quarter already puts us close to 1.8%. For next year, we are aiming for 1.8% and more, exceeding the potential growth rate. To lift the potential growth rate, we need to advance technology development, improve labor productivity, and increase investment.
Right, so from today's briefing, though, there was something that the public took notice. It was the Sovereign Wealth Fund. It was mentioned during the briefing and as well as the ministry's own press briefing afterwards. What is this, and could you tell us more about it? Yeah.
Sure, Do-yeon. So a sovereign wealth fund refers to a state fund that manages and invests for certain purposes. During the briefing, Minister Koo said there will be 1,300 trillion Korean won allocated to the fund. This amounts to roughly $882 billion to expand public housing and support the growth of strategic industries, including artificial intelligence and renewable energy. Let's take a listen.
The government plans to actively manage its 1,300 trillion won in state properties to maximize their value, systematically manage national debt to reduce interest costs, and build an innovative procurement ecosystem to strengthen national wealth. It will also pursue the creation of a Korean sovereign wealth fund to accumulate and grow national assets for future generations.
Specifically, the government is eyeing support for key strategic industries. This includes AI infrastructure and chip production, among others that companies require investment for to compete with other nations. For example, building data centers requires a massive amount of money.
Right, Jun-han. Now, this briefing was broadcast live, so we're talking about, key officials and the president having a conversation about the policy, in front of the whole nation. Is there anything that took your attention?
That is correct. So, Do-yeon, what caught my attention was President Lee asking his Deputy Prime Minister for Finance how the government should shape next year's monetary spending. So, well, to tighten spending or to continue the using government funds as an economic driver. Such a crucial conversation is usually done behind closed doors, but the Deputy Prime Minister proceeded to answer. Let's take a look at that moment.
내년에도 올해 정도 규모로 확장 재정 정책을 해야 됩니까? 아니면 내년에는 조금 완화된 상태도 괜찮습니까?
If growth improves and revenue conditions get better, we can still take an expansionary approach while reducing government bond issuance. That would help lower the deficit and at the same time allow us to direct spending where it is needed, including areas like ultra-innovation-driven growth and AI investment.
This kind of showed the public what to expect from the government in terms of fiscal policy going forward.
All right, Jun-han, thanks for the insightful coverage.
Always a pleasure, Do-yeon.